Hi, my name is Joni. This is my story, my path of recovery from methamphetamines. I've been addicted to drugs ever since I've been 21 years old. Did painkillers for 15 years. Almost 2 years ago, I switched over to methamphetamines. I've been into a couple rehabs, dropped out, couldn't make it. Everyone said I was worthless. I had a lot of labels I wore. A year and a half ago, I started into methamphetamines. I went downhill very fast. 6 months ago was my rock bottom. I was crying for God to take me. I just wanted to die. I was an IV user of methamphetamines is how I ended up before I got clean. I thought that was my destiny. I thought death is where I was supposed to be. I didn't think there was more to life than that. I was in a meth psychosis. Mentally, I was gone. I can remember standing 6 months ago snapping pictures of cars because I thought people were trying to kill me. My head was going crazy. I was mentally losing it. I didn't trust anybody. I thought everybody was out to get me. I was hallucinating, seeing things that weren't really there. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was on a drug that I was completely powerless to. I was just mentally completely gone. I just remember hearing voices in my head. I remember seeing things that nobody else saw. I remember losing a lot of weight. I remember just thinking that a demon was on my back that I could not win. I remember being in a demonic realm. I remember people thinking that I was worthless. I had no self-esteem. Anything and everything you can do, I was doing it. My life was lived for the next high, the next hit. That's all my life was. I was in complete bondage to drugs like never before. I was literally just one step away from death. I was willing to sell my soul to the devil for the next hit 6 months ago. I thought there was nothing better. I just remember being on a bathroom floor crying for God to let me die, just to let me die. I didn't matter. There was no limitations. I lost my morals. I lost my values. I lost my mind. I lost my kids. I lost everything I had, and I didn't even care that I had lost it, all due to methamphetamines. I can remember just not even wanting to keep going on. I just can remember standing in places and doing whatever I had to do for a high and not caring. I can remember thinking that I wasn't worth anything. I can remember thinking that God wasn't real, that I was too far gone, that God could not help me. But I just want to let everyone know that there is help out there, that God is real and that He does save, that there is no one too far gone that He can't help. I am standing here 6 months sober today. I went into the Home of Grace in Mississippi last year. I gave my life to God that night, and He broke the power of darkness over me in every way possible. I have my life back. I have a relationship with my kids. I have my family back. I started praying and praying and praying, and God broke the powers that darkness had over me. I was no longer in bondage to drugs anymore. There is a spiritual warfare going on, and there are people in bondage. There are people ODing. There are people dying every day that think there is no hope. I heard those voices in my head, the voices that told me I wouldn't make it, that I'd never amount to anything, that I was a nobody, that I was a waste of space, that I would never live to see another day. I heard those voices. But with God, all things are possible. You can make it. I got on my knees and started praying and started crying out to God. And I woke up one day, never went through withdrawal. I woke up one day and I had a fight in me that I never knew that I had. God's grace got me through each and every day to this day. There is power in the name of Jesus. You can overcome addiction with Jesus. If you give your life to God, He can do anything for you, and He can do miracles. You can break free from drug addiction, from any addiction you have in your life. You can break free from the power of prayer and the power of the Bible. Get yourself plugged into a church, and there is hope. I used to be hopeless. I am no longer hopeless. I am hopeful. I am full of hope each and every day. God is real, and God does do miracles. Just believe in Him, just cry out to Him, and plug yourself into a church. and he will break every chain that is bound to you. I have been through everything and anything in addiction. I did anything you can imagine you had to do for a high. But God is real, and God does work, and he will change your life each and every day. He will work with you, and even the days that you feel like you just can't do it, God will give you the grace to get through it. Just cry out to the name of Jesus. And he may not instantly do what you want, but if you keep praying and you stay on your knees and you don't give up the fight, God will get you through every day. Just hold on and just keep praying.